just a quick heads up. All this info is based on what we know as of August 11th, 2 weeks before the war within launches. Future patches could shake things up quite a bit, so keep that in mind. The war within beta Warlock sims are here. We're diving deep into the performance of all hero talents and specs. Do you want to know which build comes out on top and how each spec stacks up? Stick around to find out. When it comes to Demonology, it's a pretty tight race between Diabolist and Soul Harvester. Diabolist edges out just slightly, showing a minor DPS advantage about 0.5%, but it's more consistent overall. If you're looking for reliability with steady pet cycling and damage, Diabolist is your go-to. On the other hand, Soul Harvester might appeal to you if you're chasing those big, peak numbers, even though it's a bit more unpredictable due to the RNG factor. Tier set impact. Unfortunately, the current tier set for Demonology is a bit of a letdown. The bonus to Legion Strike, which is a smaller part of the damage profile, doesn't add much. So unless there's a significant buff, it's not going to make a huge difference. Now, for Affliction, Soul Harvester is clearly ahead of Hellcaller, outperforming it by around 50,000 DPS. This might be because it works really well with Nightfall procs, allowing you to generate and spend soul shards more efficiently. This leads to higher uptime on critical abilities like Malefic Rapture. Tier set impact. The synergy between Soul Harvester and the tier set is strong. With frequent Rapture casts, you're getting more uptime on key tier set effects. The talent build here is all about maximizing those Nightfall procs and keeping that soul shard generation going to maintain high damage output. In Destruction, Hellcaller and Crashing Chaos are neck and neck. Hellcaller has a slight edge in max DPS potential, but Crashing Chaos brings more consistency, which might make it the safer bet for most encounters. Tier set impacted for Destruction offers modest gains, about a 1.4% increase from the 2-piece set and 2.8% from the 4-piece, bringing the total DPS to 1.287 million. Without the tier set, Destruction lags slightly behind other specs, but once you equip the tier set, that gap closes. So what's my overall analysis of all specs and hero talents? Demonology if you prefer consistency, Diabolist is solid. But if you're after those high peaks, Soul Harvester might be your style. Affliction Soul Harvester is pulling ahead thanks to its synergy with the tier set and talent choices. Destruction, both Hellcaller and Crashing Chaos are viable, though the tier set improvements are modest. All in all, Warlock specs are performing closely. Each has its strengths depending on the situation and setup, and as tuning continues, optimizing your gear and tier set bonuses will be key in finding the best spec for you. Thanks for watching. If this video helped, hit subscribe and join our community on Discord. The Stone Vault. We're all about WoW guides, professions, and boosts. Join us today. Links in the description below.